What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Deuce Mess. This is Farmer Deuce here on Twitch. If you're watching back on YouTube, it is Farmer Deuce anyway. If you're watching on Twitch, it's just Deuce Mess. And if you guys want to come hang out for some live streams, come on. Twitch.tv/Deuce Mess. Find the links down below. Probably slightly shorter, probably about the normal stream today, but slightly shorter. I had to go break some ice off the back porch so that our dogs could go out easier because they were slipping and sliding everywhere. But yeah, no, we're in, we're going. We're gonna get some hay tedded up. Hopefully, got a new follower right away. I don't even know where it came from. But before we get going on that, Crystal using that Twitch Prime sub for 15 months, and Celtic Moon using the Twitch Prime sub for 21 months. Thank you guys very, very much for those Twitch Prime subs. When you could use them anywhere else on Twitch, it chose the crappiest place you could find. Thanks so very much. I appreciate you. And if you're watching back on YouTube later and you want to help the channel out in that way, you can become a member. We'll leave a super thanks on the video, whichever. You don't have to, of course. Just watch and enjoy, and that's all that really matters. I think that's pretty close. Let's try to ease it right there on the edge of the field. That'll work. All right, now we're straightened up and good to go, I think. Okay, yeah, screwed the whole thing up because the GPS was actually going backwards instead of forward. Now we're good, I think. Now we're good to go. But yeah, appreciate you guys using them Twitch Prime subs. How's everybody else doing in live chat? I hope you're doing well. Split, Ethan, how's it going? Bob, how are you? Celtic Moon and Crystal, of course. Hope you guys are well. Julie, how are you? Chicken Chow, how's it going? Hope you guys are well. Good to see everybody. Had a little short fun stream over on the main YouTube channel today of News Cycle. It's a really in-depth city building game. We're definitely going to be playing it for a little while. I know my channel is not known for city builders, and, well, I'm not very good at them, but hey, you know what? I don't care. I like the game. I think it's going to be a fun challenge, so we're going to be playing it. Yeah, other than that, farming-wise, we are we're getting ready to do some hay. We are getting low on hay in the TMR mixer. While we're cruising down through here, we can go take a look. I'll show you what I mean. The TMR, we're about, this thing holds 1 million liters of hay, so that's what we're shooting for today. Get as much hay on there as we can. Maybe turn some of this into silage, just so we can sell it maybe for some extra cash. I've been considering how to go forward with this, and I think that might be the best way. Just turn some of this into silage. And if we can get, you know, a decent amount in the TMR mixer, then we've got two bundles of silage over there we can go sell maybe. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know if that's, I don't know if that makes sense to do or not, but it's a thought too. I think we're gonna go across this bottom right here real quick. Probably the whole wrong direction there. Let's try that again. There we go. But yeah, I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? If we need some extra cash, we can definitely just go sell some silage. I don't think that'll hurt a thing. So we may end up selling some of these bales for silage once they ferment, or just selling some silage directly. I don't know. It depends on what the price is too. I'm not going to sell it for like stupid cheap. If we're going to sell it, we're going to try to get a good price out of it, which probably is not. I probably missed it. It's probably January. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's going to matter too very much. This is a very, very large field. It should take us pretty much the entire stream today to do this. And we may not even get to the actual baling part today. So, yeah, possible, but I doubt it. Possible, but I doubt it. When you first started Farm Sim, you thought the devs were leaving messages in the grass patterns? I mean, they could have been, Bob. I'm not saying it's aliens, but it could be. You know what I'm saying? It could be aliens. It definitely could be aliens. Pretty sure I hit go. Oh. Probably drop that down, I guess. Oh, we are. I know we're off. I don't care. It evens out on the other side, so. Crop circles. I mean, I guess that's possible, though, you know. Again, I'm not saying it's aliens, but it could be. It definitely could be. Yeah, the way I see it, guys, we've got probably about 2 more years in game. So, not too bad, really. I mean, we got probably two more in-game years, and then we'll have our final year. So, definitely not going to make 200 episodes, though. That's for certain. That's definitely not going to happen. It's going to be over 200. And the last time we did hay was a while ago, so we may not have to do hay again for a while. And I changed my mind in the middle of doing this because I don't have a bale wrapper and I don't have the money to buy one. So if we want to sell silage, we'll sell some of ours that we already got made. All this is going to be hay, and likely we won't have to do hay again for a very long time. Possibly at all. This might be the last time we have to do hay at all. So, you know, one long good process here, and then if we want to after that, we got some extra money, we can buy the raised Heston wrapper and start doing silage bales again. It's been a while, so, you know, that we know John can wrap bales. That's what he was doing for Jimmy when Jimmy was running the baler itself. So, may not be an issue. May not be an issue. Julie said it's fine with me. Yeah, I honestly, like originally I thought 50 episodes, maybe 75. And here we are at 181, still going. Oh, Celtic Moon dropping some in-game cash. I'll take it. Thank you so very much. There we go. Speaking of aliens, have you watched any of the in-game world, end of the world pranks? I have not. No. End of the world pranks. Have no idea. No clue. No idea. I mean, I've seen some pranks, but not like end of the world pranks that were good anyway. And I've only seen like one of those. That was years ago. Yeah, Chicken Chow's like, wait a minute now, what you talking about, Bob? let me see these. Yeah, this is a very small tedder compared to what we could buy. I think we can get one much bigger. But again, we may not need to. This may be the last time we do this. Yeah, this is the one we have, the Pottinger. Yeah, it's only 17 meters wide. We could get one that's... No, this is the biggest one we can get. Okay, that's the biggest one Ray's got available. He's got an old one in there. I think that's what we started with, actually. That old Rostel mash. Do the mash. It was a Rostel mash. Do the mash. It was a big old clash. Nephew was showing you pranks gone wrong videos? Oh yeah, fantastic. Fantastic. I can't imagine how much time people with like kids, right? Like high school kids, junior high kids, whatever. How much time they spend watching brainless videos. I mean, maybe not high school kids, because a lot of high school kids have jobs, but like even me, man, I spend way more time than I should watching mindless freaking, you know, dumb driver videos and stuff. Like, I don't know. Oh, get clips from YouTube and then play it on, oh, that's funny. Play it on their TV. So like YouTube channels or whatever that create the scenarios or something. Nuclear bomb going off, solar flare shutting power down across the world. That's funny. But yeah, I mean, could you imagine having less time in your day? I mean, more time in your day to do nothing? Like how much time you would spend watching mindless videos and stuff? It'd be kind of crazy. I mean, to be fair, Bob, you have a reason. I just mean people that are capable of doing more, that just have a lot of free time on their hands. Yeah, I don't mean people with a reason. I mean people that are, you know, perfectly capable of going doing something else. But like me, for instance, I'm not fit by any means, but I'm capable of getting up and going finding something to do other than sit here and watching dumb truck driver videos or something. You know, like. It's like, I mean, but I do it. You spend 15 minutes watching one of those videos, you realize how much time you just wasted, but it was only 15 minutes, but it felt like forever. That was such a waste of time. Why am I doing this to myself? And then you keep watching them. Picking up perfectly. We still got a long way to go, too. Man, this field is a lot bigger than I remember. Left for an hour? Yeah, dude. I mean, they're good. A lot of them are really good. A lot of them are kind of stupid, but a lot of them are really funny, though. Some of the prank videos and stuff. You guys remember the show, the TV show 1,000 Ways to Die? Like, I feel like that made my generation really, really dumb. but I watched so many of those episodes. "10 minutes to watch dude's prank fail, but he ended up knocking himself out." Oh, then it was a success then, right? As long as you get some entertainment out of it. Especially like instant karma videos. Those are fantastic. You missed that show, Sandhill? If you have Twitter or X, there is an account on X called 1,000 Ways to Die. And they post videos. And now that we have the internet, I mean, you know how much more videos out there, like a lot. And it never shows anybody getting killed or anything graphic like that because it's against policy, but yeah, I mean, it shows similar stuff. Like it never shows anything graphic, so they I don't think due to the policy or whatever, like the TOS, the terms of service, you can actually show people being killed. So that may be some kind of graphic law or something. I don't know, but I just know they don't. Like it never shows the actual death or anything. So okay, yep, no problem, Crystal, no problem at all. It also used to be on a TV app called Pluto. Was it on Pluto? Really? I didn't know that. That's crazy. The only one that really stands out from the TV show to me, because I used to play pool, and I saw this one when I was making my pool hall rounds and stuff, and I don't know, I was at somebody's house and they had it on, I think, but a guy did a trick where he swallowed a cue ball, but not all the way, and then spit it back out, right? He hustled people out of money doing it. Well, somebody challenged him to do, or no, he would take a pool ball, not the cue ball itself, not the white ball, but he was doing like any number, right? And somebody challenged him to do the cue ball, and he did, and it got stuck. And it's because the cue ball is like 5 millimeters bigger in diameter. And yeah, it killed him. Haven't clicked on it. When it showed, that's Twitter, Bob. Yeah, it's just been renamed. I think the official name is probably going to change at some point to X, the Everything app. So. But yeah, it's just Twitter. That's all it is. But yeah, man, 1,000 Ways to Die was wild. Hey, Twitter, how to use it? I mean, Twitter is probably the easiest social media app to use, honestly. You get on there, you hit the search bar, you find people you want to follow, and you hit follow, and then you read their post. I mean, like, Facebook, you got to get through like 95 different pages to get to anything. Instagram is just a train wreck. And I don't know about the other social media sites. Yeah, but of all like basic social media stuff, Twitter's the easiest. You used to see tapes in the video store called Faces of Death. That's what I'm saying, man. Like stuff like that ruined my entire generation. Well, I guess like younger Gen X and older millennials probably. Like that's the crap we used to watch, you know? Dumb Ways to Die. Dumb Ways to Die. Yeah, there was actually early days of the internet. It was a site called Faces of Death, I think. I don't know. A friend of mine was like looking up like motorcycle crashes on there and stuff funny. I was like, dude, this is disgusting. This is terrible. Like, why are you watching this? Morbid curiosity. The music video of Dumb Ways to Die? I have not. Joppus is lurking. Appreciate you. Nah, Ethan, I watch some of Donut Operator's videos when he does, like, police breakdowns and stuff. And, there are times he uses the Dumb Ways to Die to segment into the actual video. Faces of Death on the Blockbuster shelves? I don't remember that because, I think by the time I was actually old enough that I could have been watching them, I was driving, so it was like I was never at home then. That's crazy though. Wild they put that on the shelves at Blockbuster. I never knew those were at the video store. Crazy. Which is something else you'll never find anymore. A video store. Never see another one of those ever. An old Blockbuster membership card. Wow, man, that's crazy. Yeah, we hardly ever went to Blockbuster, but we had a little video store in our town, like a little mom and pop owned video rental place. I'd rent like Super Nintendo games and stuff. Friend in DC just covered a building blow up. Where was that at? And is it on YouTube? I want to go find that. For some reason, man, have you guys seen the number of houses that have just randomly exploded this year? Isn't that crazy? No explanations been posted after either in like follow-up news articles or anything that I can find. Like the media runs with it and they run it the news cycle and then it's gone. It's like, well, what actually happened, though? Crazy. The local Walmart got rid of all their CDs. Wow. I mean, wow. That's, yeah, turning of it, the ending of an era and turning of a page, huh? Sheesh. That'll make you feel old. All right, looks like we got 2 more passes and we'll be done. Let me go get the rower and row it up. That actually didn't take as long as I thought it would. I mean, it's a pretty decent sized area there. P6 is the channel. Okay. We'll tab out for a second. You're going to lose audio from the game. Probably lightly hear some music played in the background. Let's see, filters, go to channels. What's the logo look like, Bob? Is it just P6? It does make me feel old because I remember seeing them come out and now seeing them gone. Yeah, I know, Crystal. Me too. I mean, I remember like my first Walkman. Was, you know, cassettes. My sister had a record player, but I remember cassettes being in everything. You know, it was the big thing when I was a kid. And then I remember CDs coming out, and now CDs are gone. Well, I mean, technically, I guess, you know, if you were around before cassettes, then you remember 8-tracks. Right, then you remember cassettes coming and going. You remember CDs coming and going. You remember iPods coming and going. Like, I remember CDs coming and going and iPods coming and going. So, Penguin 6. There's a G in there. Penguin 6. Not Pebwind. Penguin. Penguin 6. Photographer for the Washington, D.C. media. Explosion in Washington, D.C. I'm going to subscribe to this guy. Cool. Cool. Hey, what's up, Double Killer? How's it going? Cool, I subscribe to him. Even one of the Best Buys got rid of CDs. Wow, I missed that comment. Jeez. That's crazy. You remember 8-tracks? That's what I'm saying. Like, if you were around when 8-tracks were a thing, right? You watched cassettes come and go. You watched CDs come and go. You watched MP3 players, right? Like, not just iPods, but MP3 players in general. Watch those come and go. Like, I watch CDs come and go and MP3 players come and go. And I remember with the iPod, iTunes started, right? And that's kind of where everything's at now. But everything's on your phone, so you don't have to have a separate thing to play. I mean, like, you go into a festival in '98, right? You had maybe a cell phone, if you had one then. But you had like your disposable camera or your digital camera, right? And then you had your iPod or your, I guess in '99 it wouldn't have been an iPod. It would have been your Walkman, right? The CD or cassette, still Walkman. Like, I mean, the contrast to that from '98 to 2008 is wild. I mean, that was such a huge jump in technology so quickly. Yeah, Chris, that's what I'm saying. It's so crazy to look back. And it's not been that long. It hadn't been that long in the grand scheme of things. It's not been that long. I remember bag phones. Yeah, see, that was before me. But I remember, like, I didn't remember, like, to me, because, like, I mean, growing up in Mississippi, a little town, kind of poor, you know, like, the mention of a cell phone blew my mind. I was like, what do you mean? You can walk around and talk to people? You know, like, that blew my mind. So, like, even bag phones, I had no idea. I thought the Army used them. You know, I thought that was the only way you could get them, watching TV shows and stuff as a kid. But, like, I didn't know that people actually had wireless phones. Like, that was crazy to me. Like, what are you talking about? Wireless phones? I had no idea. All right, let's go get the Winrow. Your first cell phone was a bag phone? See, that's cool, man. A flip phone? Mine was the Nokia... Whatever that first Nokia phone that's just impossible to kill. That's the first one I had. But I was content without one. And I just realized how much easier it'd be to get in contact with people, because I didn't have a phone and I was always on the road. Like, I was always driving around. I was always at work, you know, high school, whatever, playing football, whatever. Like, I was never at home after school, or no matter what. So I went and got one. My plan was like $20 a month or something. Like, it was pretty cheap. I didn't text much, and I still don't text a whole lot. I would rather just call somebody and have a conversation, because texting would cost you 10 cents a message or something crazy. So, like, it's funny. I feel like kids today are like, how come you just don't text? It's like, well, because it's stupid. But it's really because I remember paying 10 cents a message for the text messages. That's really the reason. Kids today don't get it. Phones hanging on the wall. Yeah, man. Yeah, have that extra long cord so you could drag it in the other room. Have some privacy, you know? Like, collecting payphone cards. You always have one in your wallet. Yeah. Dude, it's crazy, isn't it? How far technology's come, man. Like, it's actually pretty wild. Rotary dial phones, yeah, man. Like, I never had one that you pick the thing up and you ask the operator to connect you to somebody, but not everybody's as old as Bob is. Let's move that over slightly, I think. Yeah, right there. That'll work. All right, and then we go down, on, go. And I may miss a little bit right at the start till it evens back out, but... Oh, that is way wider. Hang on. The wrong button. Back up, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Try this again. I forgot to auto width. I knew I was missing a button there somewhere. There we go. Now we're good. Yeah, now we're good. I was missing a button. I missed the redneck word of the day. Did I? Oh, I did. Yeah, redneck word of the day. Sapphire. As in, hey, Deuce, I'm trying to roast them wieners. Is that fire still going in the backyard? That's nice. I like that one. Sapphire. Is that fire still going in the backyard? Fantastic, sir. That's a good one. The candy bar phone? I don't remember which one that is. The 5110 Japas, that was the first one? Yeah, that's when you called a brick. That's the one. That, I mean, seriously, like, that phone was the toughest thing I ever owned. Is there still... No, okay, it's picking it up. Just right on the edge there. Wish FS would do an official course play. I mean, they might one of these years, man, honestly. Like, I think GPS is the next thing, because they were trying to get GPS working in 22. And they said that the amount of work it was taking to make it work properly, instead of doing that, they went with seasons and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully they've been working on it for the next iteration of Farm Sim, have GPS built into the game at the very least, so that console players can have GPS. Like, I'm not even worried about me. Just as long as console players get GPS, I think that's a benefit. You know, that's a benefit to the farm sim community as a whole. It's not gonna benefit me any because I can just get it off Mod Hub. But if it's built into the game, I think that would be fantastic for all players. Like, farm sim community as a whole that'd be great. In my opinion, a lot of people may disagree with me, but I think that would be one of the best things they could do, is put GPS in the game. Was the 3310? Which was it? Was the 5110 the first one? Like the first one that was really popular? Like, that's the one I had. Had Snake on it. That was it. The 5110 was unkillable? That's the one I had then, yeah. Yeah, I remember going riding four-wheelers and stuff, man. Dropped it in a mud hole, ran over it, told somebody to call it, picked it up. It was still ringing. It's like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I think it was great. Can't see the line. Stupid trees. Go. I like that layered lowering there of the front one and the back one. It's nice. But yeah, man, the Nokia phones are great. Yeah, I remember getting the one of the flip phones or whatever, and like, I don't know, I was pulling it out of my pocket or something, and I flipped it. When I did, I went to pick it up, and I caught something, and it just ripped the back off of it. So I went back and got a different phone. I was like, I'm not using flip phones anymore. I was one of the BlackBerry fans. Like, I didn't do, like, you know, it was supposed to be for, like, a handheld computer, basically. And I didn't use it for any of that, but, I mean, to me, it was a great phone, man. You could do whatever you wanted to, so. It was just a computer, and it blew my mind. So I was like, yeah, I got to get one of those. But I was working, and you know, my parents never bought me a phone or anything. I paid for it myself. But yeah, I went from the BlackBerry to the iPhone 3, I think. Yeah, I went from the BlackBerry to the iPhone 3. And I think the only reason I went with the BlackBerry at the time is because it was an all-in-one media, you know. Check your MySpace on there, like, I think, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just the phone to get at the time. It was kind of crazy, actually. But yeah, the thing that I wish, and I almost bought one. I'm glad I didn't, because they just discontinued them and discontinued support. I wish the Windows phone would have worked out, because it was beefy, but the look of it was super cool, I thought. Like, for people that don't like Apple products or Mac or anything, like, that would have been the way to go. And you call me old. Man, I remember making like a personalized website on GeoCities before MySpace was a thing. So I mean, like, you know, I'm not a spring chicken, Bob. I just came around at the right time to, you know, like right when the tech boom or whatever happened in the mid to late, or the late 90s, I guess. Everybody started getting home computers around here, and, you know, GeoCities web pages and MySpace and all that kind of happened. You know, I was in 8th, 9th grade, I think. 9th grade. Yeah, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade. So, I mean, by the time I was a senior, I didn't spend any time on the computer, but. Getting Command and Conquer Red Alert. Remember when it released? Remember getting Railroad Tycoon 2? I was working a little grocery store and a diner. So I'd have the money to buy stuff I wanted. And that was one of the things I wanted. Railroad Tycoon 2. Super cool memories from back then, man. Like, the way everything is going, we won't have, like, MP3s just won't exist anymore. The music will just get played straight to your brain. Kind of weird. It's kind of strange to think about, honestly. Now, how's this pop? What are you doing? How's that possible right there? How are we missing that little strip? Same width. Let me bring up. Oh crap! That's not what I wanted to do. Bring this up. Probably could recenter it on that one now, but that's all right. We'll leave it here. We'll let that row pick up like it is, and then the rest of it will. We should be slightly inside the measurement now. I think that's what it was. It was just slightly outside. You still have an original working Atari? We've still got an original Nintendo and a tube TV and everything, like the duck hunt gun. We don't have the power hand or whatever it was, but. We've still got some of the original Nintendo stuff, though. My first computer was an IBM. Don't remember the number, but it had a 1 hertz clock. Turn it on, go get a cup of coffee, come back, and it might be ready. Oh, man. Oh, that's the wrong button. Get out of that. That's the one I want. I need to move my pickup button down here to my side panel, too. I don't think I ever actually moved it. It would definitely be handy to have, though. Like pick up and lower tools. Actually, once I get the sim stick, the farm stick, it won't matter. It has it on there. Yeah, man, the sound that nobody will forget from that era. I'm looking it up. Oh man, if you remember that, then you'll never forget it. Oh, think you heard Amazon might not restock the farm stick? Wow, that would be silly. Who's on dial-up? Ma, hang up the phone. I'm trying to download MP3s from Napster. Like, oh man. Oh man, what a crazy time. What's up, J-Rock? How's it going, buddy? Yeah, somebody's gonna make it to that point in the video watching it back on YouTube and go, holy crap, thanks. I'll never get that out of my head now. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's just wild to see the last 23 years, since the year 2000, how far tech has, like, just boom, exploded, right? And then you go from that to, you know, say 2040. Holy crap, man. What's the world going to look like? You know, 17 more years. What's it going to look like then? It's going to be wild. I even looked on Amazon and said it might not be restocked. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, man, what a dreaded sound. Thanks for bringing back awful memories. Yeah, I know, Farmer Groot. Terrible. How's the temp there? It is 40 degrees. It is fantastic. I got outside and busted some ice off the back porch so we could actually let the dogs out the back. So, it's good here for right now. But it's supposed to start raining here soon. The temp's going to drop back down to like 11 or something. So, I don't know. And I was supposed to have a show this weekend I was going to go do. It was WWE. We were going to take some audio over there for them in Montgomery, Alabama. But I haven't heard back, so I don't know. I don't know that we're going. I'm going to be honest. I was kind of looking forward to doing another Deuce's Vlog. I think I'm going to rename it. Rename the playlist and everything for the members. Deuce's Vlog. You send some of that here? Yeah, man, you guys are getting brutalized up there, aren't you? 0 feels like minus 17. Woof. Supposed to be a real feel of minus 17 in the morning? That's crazy. 25 right now. Next round of snow moving as we speak? Yeah, that sounds about right, Bob. Yeah, dude, the last couple nights taking the dog out because the porch has been frozen on the back and it was like 4 inches thick. You know, a little bit of sun gets on it, so it would melt a little bit, and then it would freeze again. It just screwed everything up. But he had to go out at like midnight last night. It was like 11 or 10, something like that. I'm walking around in my light hoodie and my shorts. You know, if my neighbors were awake, they probably would have thought I was crazy. So maybe a stream tomorrow night? Possibly, yeah. I don't. I have to check with Bone and make sure he's still. I forgot to mute this back. Just in case, like, my playback on Twitch starts. So, I'll have to check with Bone and see what his schedule is. He may be available. I'm the one that wasn't supposed to be available, so, you know, we'll see. I mean, after a few minutes, J-Rock, you don't even notice anymore. Everything just numbs up. You don't pay any attention to it. 40 degrees Fahrenheit wearing shorts? Oh, dude, yeah. No, I mean, it was like 9 degrees out or 10 degrees outside walking the dog last night. I was wearing shorts and a hoodie. I'm almost always wearing shorts and a hoodie. So, almost always, if it's cold. Like, earlier when I went out to bust the ice, I didn't even have my hoodie on because it was like, oh, man, this is like a heat wave compared to what we've had the last couple of days. So, I didn't put my hoodie on. I just went out there. I mean, I'm also the guy who blocks his air vent in the wintertime because I don't want the heat in the office with me because I'll just die in here. So, hadn't popped up yet, but Josh Miller's, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. Real feel temperature is minus 11 in Nebraska. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know what the real feel is here. It's probably not 40. It's probably like 37. I'm going to look it up and see real quick. What's for dinner tonight? So this week, Bob, we've had steak. We've had chicken piccata, which I made last night. We had pasta salad. And then yesterday, during the day, we had I put a roast on. So, and you know, we've had that discussion about my roast before. It's more of a stew. So we've got that for tonight and then leftovers for tomorrow night of the week. So. Yeah, we had steak and roasted veggies one night. We had pasta salad one night, chicken piccata, and then we were having a roast or stew. It's more of a stew the way I make it, and people think I'm wild, but that's whatever. You eat yours how you want to eat it. Eat yours how you want to eat it. Gonna be another grilled cheese and ramen noodle night here. Hey man, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. It's all that processing in the office, dude. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. My computer sets like when I'm sitting here playing Farm Sim, I got my wheel station set up or whatever, so I'm like another 2 feet back from the desk, so it's about 5 feet from me. But if I'm sitting up on the desk, it's like 3 feet from my head, man. It's hot, like it's hot for sure. Josh said, "Same tractor I got in real life, a quad track." Oh man, you guys got one of these? That's a fancy piece of equipment right there, man. I've never been in one, but they look cool. Had a friend program backup beeper that when he reversed, it said it said a-hole. It was funny. Oh man, that's funny. That's fantastic. How long is the field gonna take? We should be done at least rolling it up in the next 15 minutes. Something like that. And then I'll probably wait till Monday because I usually end about 5:20, 5:30 my time, Central Time. So, and it's already almost 5. So I'll probably wait till Monday and come back around and do the baling on it. But yeah, today was literally just hanging out and working this hay right here today. So probably another 20, 30 minutes. I usually end about there so I can go start getting stuff ready for dinner. But I don't know where I was going there. But yeah, I mean, if you like stuff other than Farm Sim, if you're new here, I have a main channel on YouTube called DeucePlays, where I stream. I try to stream. I streamed today earlier for a little bit. I was waiting on a game to come out, but other types of simulators, survival games, city builder, stuff like that. If you're interested, it's just called DeucePlays. So if you want to check it out, if you want to go back and catch up on all the Farm Sim streams, you can go over to Farmer Deuce YouTube channel. I'll export them all over there. But yeah, I usually stream for about 2 hours on YouTube and then 2 hours on Twitch, and then I try to end by about 5:15, 5:30. So. What is the map? Exclamation point map in chat. It's Iowa Plainsview though, but yeah, that'll give you a because I can't enunciate very well. Yeah, Iowa Plainsview. Like simulators lately, I've been trying to pick up. They're all quite expensive. Yeah, they are. They definitely are. So the simulator game itself typically is fairly expensive, but then you start buying the gear for it, and it gets even more expensive. So IOE Plainsview, yes. Your farm has over $60 million. How? Oh yeah, by the way, on Tuesdays and Fridays, guys, we stream on our community server. So we do have a Farm Sim community server. If you're interested, just join Discord, read the welcome message, and it'll direct you on how to give yourself the Farm Sim role, and you can scroll down and see all the channels. Find the info and join in. My farm's open to everybody. If you want to join, you can. $65.7 million. That's crazy. The construction one seems cool. You want to buy? Yeah. Yeah, so the construction simulator was a lot of fun for a little while. And then it just got real, like, weird and repetitive. Not in a repetitive like this, but like you're clicking the same button and it's the same thing. Like and you're following the story. I don't know how to explain it without sounding really hypocritical of playing Farm Sim daily. But it just got kind of old pretty quick. You know, like there was no real room to be creative like there is in Farm Sim. You can play Farm Sim basically however you want to. So, you know, there was no room for that in the game. So it just kind of got kind of boring real quick. But I played that on the main channel on DeucePlays. But Microsoft Flight Sim, I picked it up a couple weeks ago. We've done one flight, I think. So gonna jump into that and do some more of that soon too. But yeah, Construction Sim's a fun game, don't get me wrong. I've got a short on YouTube on the main channel of construction sim, and it's literally me doing like this simplest like first little side mission you can do, just installing water pipes or a water system, whatever it's called. And that short actually hit over 1 million views recently, which is kind of crazy because like none of my videos are that big. So that was pretty cool. Don't diss my construction sim. Oh no, I think it's a great game. I just kind of got like, I was so like, all right, where do I go from here with it? You know, it's a bad game diss. It's just, I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do with it after that. So, Microsoft Flight Sim, like I think you have to really be into flying to play it as a simulator, but I like jumping in the small planes and just flying around different parts of the world. That's pretty fun. So, like, if you want to buy it just to enjoy the view, 100% if you got the extra cash, right? Like if you're not worried about the money, Flight Sim's the way to go. Microsoft Flight Sim. It's fantastic. Well, actually, there's a new one coming out this year, so you may want to wait. I've heard there's a new one coming out this year. And there's supposed to be some kind of like quest line with it this time too. So that's going to be kind of interesting. Yes, we're supposed to be getting rain in the next few minutes up till about 6:30 or so, and then it's gone, I think. And it looks like the temperature's not getting down near what it was supposed to tonight, but tomorrow night, though. Yeah, tomorrow night we're still getting down to 15. Saturday night, 13. Like, that's crazy unusual for us. Next week, though, we're back into spring weather. High 50s and low 60s and rain. Yeah, all next week we're back into spring weather. So. Sweet. It's from the grain mill? Oh, just direct selling the bread? So we don't have to make runs every time? Yeah. Yeah, but that's, even though we're losing money, we're making so much money it doesn't matter. Yeah, so basically, yeah, J-Rock's right. So basically when you start out, you do some quest missions to kind of get you moving. But like you have to build a bridge across the river at some point. And that bridge is there forever, and like the AI cars start using it and everything after that. So it's not just a blank city. Like, as you build stuff, it actually gets incorporated into the progressive build of the city. So it's really cool. Like I said, I just kind of got, I was like, I don't care anymore. But no, it's really neat. Crazy Southern Pride. What's up, man? Has been a while. Has been a while. Absolutely. Oh, guys, there's going to be some mid-roll ads because I started late today. There's going to be some mid-roll ads starting here in just a minute. So, I understand if you don't want to watch them. I get it. But I always feel like telling everybody that they auto roll at the hour mark. So, they're coming our way, just so you guys know. In about 2 minutes. Living living life one day at a time. That's pretty much me, man. Yeah. Still been doing the same old thing. Crazy. I'm doing the same thing I did back then too. What good maps are there for a lot of grass and big fields? That's a good question. Dairyland 4X, J-Rock's map is a good one. It's not on Mod Hub, but it's a great map. We've played on it. I think stuff like Western Wilds, No Man's Land, Calm Lands, stuff like that they're all standard size maps, but they're all big open maps. Yeah, I mean, stuff like that. Those are big open maps. Anybody else got any suggestions? Western Wilds is great. Yeah, see, there you go. Modded map and testing for a friend when it releases. It'll be a 10x map. That's okay then. A 10x map. Sweet. Western Australia is pretty good too, because it's just some big open land for the most part. Any of them by AJ? Yeah, Alien Gym for sure. Hello. All right, that ad warning I was giving you should be happening any second now, just so you know. Big Flats. Yeah, Big Flats is a good one. That's a 16x, isn't it? Big Flats, Texas. Or am I thinking about a different map? Am I thinking about Western Wilds? No, that's AJ's map. Wild West? I'm thinking about Wild West 16x. That's what I'm thinking about. The one Michigan map's pretty flat. Yeah, I never really played on it. Bucks County is a great map, but it's not gonna be good for big equipment and stuff because there's a lot of. So it's based on a real area apparently from what I read, and it's really hilly. And now the ads are starting, so you can't hear me anyway. But yeah. Anyway. We'll just let them play through. Just let them play through. All right, there is that. And everybody missed the end of it because Twitch and their non-skippable forced ads. Frankie beat this good, but it has utility poles and some of the fields are annoying. Oh, I bet, yeah. That can get really annoying. Like that could get super annoying, actually. Is Dutch Polder a good map? I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know if you can hear me, but yep. Maybe watching ads, but yeah, I don't know about that map. So that's a good question. If you're watching later on YouTube, drop some maps down below that you guys have enjoyed playing. Drop them in the comment section because I'm curious on what everybody's up to this late into Farm Sim 22. What you guys are playing these days? Got a baler around here somewhere. Yeah, I'm curious. I don't know what everybody's playing today, man. I've been on Iowa for so long. The only time I get on there and look at maps is when I'm changing for multiplayer, and it's just got to have a lot of fields on it. That's the only thing that I really look for, and be playable to some extent. Like, I don't look for a whole lot in the maps. Just want that. And I left this up, so we should be able to follow the same line. Should be good. And welcome back to the same old place that you laughed about. We finished up that last run and we're bailing. I don't know anything about the Dutch Polder map. Eastern North Carolina is good after you clear the trees. I think Eastern North Carolina is great because you can clear the trees. Like you can make lots of big open farmland there. It's really hilly, but yeah. Frankenmuth is good. Utility poles in the fields are annoying. Yep, that's a thing. Same thing with Western Australia though. There's some of the poles have hitboxes and some of them don't, so they're kind of frustrating sometimes. But I think if you want a different take on, like if you want something that's not US or UK based, then Western Australia is a good look at it. And there's probably some other Western Australia maps, so, or some other Australia maps that are good. Yeah, like I said, the only thing about Western Australia is the few poles and stuff that have hitboxes. Some of them don't, some of them do, so you'll find yourself with big equipment getting stuck on the poles. So that's kind of frustrating, but other than that, once you figure out where you need to be driving with what equipment, it's a pretty good map, yeah, I would think. I think so. It's just me, though. My opinion is, I like if the map is not broken, I'll play it. So, like I don't look for anything special. I guess is what I'm saying. But yeah, this map has been a really great map to play on. This has been a lot of fun. But yeah, people in chat have dropped some good ones too. Big Flats I hear is really nice. Like I said, Western Wilds, anything by Alien Jim is gonna be a great map. Cavalier Roy's got some good maps out there. That's one of the maps we're playing on right now for multiplayer is one of his. So I mean, there's definitely some good maps out there for sure. Yeah, see, there you go. There's a yes. Like I said, once you figure out where those poles are that you can hit and can't hit, it's the very good playable map for sure. And it gives you a really different layout than the US maps you would get, so, or the UK maps. Even European maps, like it's a whole different feel. Like it feels like Australia, you know. And that's really what I look for the most is, does it make sense? And does it fit the area that it's supposed to be? Probably just going to stack these up on Monday, which we'll probably finish baling too. I'm about to take off. But like I said, short stream today on both channels. But yeah, Monday we'll get these finished baling up, and then we'll stack them all. And I don't remember if we can get. Yeah, I think if we just save this course. And then load, like save this as a, well, I can't do it now. I'd have to run the course with the, yeah, I should have set up a course play with the Windrose. That way I could just have John Bale and Dean do the pickups. I don't know if he would or not, but at least we get somebody bailing so we can start picking up, but I've messed that up now, so I can't. But I might still be able to. Do it with the Windrow because I did follow right at the edge of the field there, so it could still work. But I'm not gonna risk it. We'll just finish it out. There's not that many more rows to go. We got a few, but it's all part of the process, you know. All part of the process. And I think that'll do it for today. I should be around tomorrow, hopefully, for the community server. During the day here on Twitch and on YouTube, I dual stream on Tuesdays and Fridays to the Farmer Deuce YouTube channel as well as to the Twitch channel. And tomorrow night, I may be around for the night stream. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. So, no idea. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to give the guy a call here in a minute and see about the show, see what's going on. So, I may be here, I may not be. I'll post something in Discord when I know something. So, I appreciate you guys being here and hanging out with me for the short stream today. I'll catch you next time. Have a great morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are. Later, folks.